Bienvenidos nuevamente a otro episodio de Digi juega Mass Effect 2. Pido disculpas por adelantado porque probablemente va a haber unos momentos de lag de video. Hoy la computadora no amaneció de buenas. No. Ya desde la carga del menú Mass Effect 2 estaba como que... Y bueno, eso que hace. Vamos a tener otra transmisión de alta de Tancrews, que tenemos que evitar que su hijo cometa un asesinato. Para ello creo que lo vamos a comentar nosotros. Bueno, si esto carga, ¿no? Quedamos aquí que estamos persiguiendo a un político turiano. No, mira, cuidado. Shit. Ok, dije, el huevo.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Ha!
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following.
Turiano vestido de blanco que va con Krogan.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Juego. Don't do
No
this.
problem so far.
Don't do this, man. Don't do this. Oh, shit. No es solo ustedes. Ahí va.
Do you have the
Esta
target?
misión no es intensa y en unos minutos debería espabilarse otra vez. Todo el sistema.
Target in sight.
Una bolita. ¿Dónde está tú? Creo que es aquel. Ah, oh shit. It's fucking fast.
Can you give me an update?
Okay.
I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble.
Nope, ninguno. Perdón.
I see him.
Voy corriendo. Where you going, bitch? ¿Dónde vas? Mientras de la computadora. Estoy funcionando.
I'm following.
No sigo. Ahí está. Ahí para allá. Fic.
No problem so far.
Innova.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes. Target in sight. No sign of trouble.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
It looks
Manada
like this could
sangrienta.
be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
I got that weird feeling. Like somebody's watching me.
Yes, sir.
Nadie te está mirando. Mouse.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? Can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just don't let my boss see you.
Ok.
Goliath!
Hey!
I saw.
He's heading to the lead's apartment.
Sistema no spoilado todavía. Goliath igualito a su papá.
Goliath.
This is a joke. Now you show up. Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
Fuck.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Toma.
Delete. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Paul, yet. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Goliath, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Ok, sube de nivel. Sube la misión. Ahora que el asunto de su hijo está resuelto, nada más debería de traer a Tain de la misión. El asunto personal de Tain reveló aspectos preocupantes de la política glacedera. Es posible que sea necesario dar apoyo a líderes que hacen y criminales similares para contrarrestar las tendencias antihumanas. Bailey de CSEC ofrece una posibilidad de reclutamiento. What the fuck? Hora de empezar a hacer misiones alternativas. Todavía nos queda que Samara nos diga su misión de lealtad, que va a ser perseguir a un Ardayaxi. ¿Qué resulta de eso? Ya lo veré. ¿Por qué? Pensé que estoy terminando.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Camina raro.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting, I'll think about it.
Riley acepta todo lo que uno le dice. Una hora de pana. Hola Jack, tan bonita como siempre. Oh yes. Ya era. ¿Qué otra cosa acá? No lo sé, que tenía un repertorio. Samara tiene su. Ya me va a decir. Ok. ¿Cuánto dinero? 34, no sé, mucho.
You'll have to wait for the next shuttle.
You made me miss the last one.
You need it to go through security.
Rock, fuck! Carga pues. Carga pues.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Commander.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Con vida. De Inspectora Naya. Saludos, comandante. No tengo la certeza absoluta de que llegues a leer esto, pero gracias de nuevo por ayudarme con Samara. Los mercenarios de Eclipse están muy tranquilos por aquí, y mis superiores también se han relajado. No sé si ambas cosas guardan relación, pero la próxima vez que me encuentre con una justiciera espero mostrarle el respeto que merece. Todavía no puedo creer que trabajase en un caso con una de ellas. Pocos humanos tienen tu suerte. Haré llegar cualquier dato que encuentre sobre su objetivo. Gracias, Inspectora Anaya, Fuerza Policial de Ilium. Acceder a tener luego. Mejora de ganado. Cubierta de zona modular. Mejora de progresión de la humanidad. La humanidad gana más 100 a número son de. Adelante. Y ya. No más nada. Vuelta mejora de armas. No sé, bueno, no puedo. Okay, vamos a hablar con Samara, luego vamos con Jack, a ver si hay alguno, pero
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
okay, Samara está. Ah, y también puedo hablar con Time, a ver qué me dice ahora. Ops.
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
Where is she?
Coño la madre.
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Okay. Who is she?
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Ok. Ya. Unos segunditos para revisar algo.
something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes? When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, and the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... a laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then, a smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time. Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
Eso fue ella.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Samara debería también tener algo de eso, creo. No lo escuché.
I hope we can go to Omega.
I'll think about that.
Of course.
Después de hacer la cosa esa. Vamos con Omega, no te preocupes. Primero quiero hablar con Jack, aunque no debe haber progreso alguno. Oh, Jack. Dale.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into
no
Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Okay.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Me duele no volver a tener una relación con Tali, pero esta vez es Jack.
Hey.
We need to discuss our
I
relationship.
said... you know what it's like to think you're alone?
Pretty much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast.
If you need to think, I
just...
can wait.
You're weird, Shepard.
Todavía. Me imagino que después de la misión del Legión... ya a tu humilla. Mira, los peces, ya se me olvidó, se me morir esa mierda. Están vivos, ¿no? Ok, alimentado. Ok, y el hamster está vivo también. El hamster me queda. ¡Ey! La foto de Ashley, coño. Tengo mi maqueta. Y nos vamos a Omega para después dedicarnos a misiones alternas y recolectar recursos. Me he hablado con Joker, pero no importa. Se supone que ahora tengo para más sonda. Wow. Omega, ¿dónde es que está Omega? Ayuda a Samuel esta. Creo que... no, Omega esta. Un momentico, después de combustible. Ahora tengo para 60 sondas. Ese es mejor. Ayuda a Samuel. Atracar. Sigue ahí. Ah, voy con 2 bióticas. Prefiero ya cabrón. Me está dando miedo es lo de la misión suicida. Los que han jugado Mass Effect 2 saben de qué hablo, los que no han jugado ya lo verán. Pero teniendo mis dudas, espero que no pase nada malo. Se supone que tengo traje nuevo para Zane. Debería ser ese. Y vamos a elegir a Jack y Samara. Oh, ya tengo 4. Subida de adrenalina. Mira. Subida de adrenalina endurecida, subida de adrenalina aumentada. Tus endorfinas bloquean el dolor y los traumatismos, además de acelerar tu tiempo de reacción. El daño de la salud se reduce mientras dura el poder. Y tu tiempo de reacción legendario. Si tienes subida de adrenalina encendida, los enemigos parecen quedarse quietos. Tiempo de recarga, tiempo de temporal. Voy a poner este.
Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Arya T'Loak.
Thank you.
Justamente estoy leyendo el tercer libro de Mass Effect y Arya está involucrada en ese. Me parece un personaje muy interesante.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorjet Task Force. Got something to report?
Are the Vorjet going to be a problem from here on out?
Not as bad as they used to be. They breed fast, but they die young. As long as we keep them controlled, we'll be fine.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Okay. That's just...
Come on, let me in.
Pero...
Arya's expecting me.
¿Puedes preguntarme?
If she were expecting
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
No, me gusta mucho el diseño de ese
What do you
personaje.
need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Okay, pero no quiero decir nada de eso. Pero hoy el otro día.
The Vermin Consortium is going ahead with its plans to hold a Citadel Council to remove unfair limits on the intergalactic slave trade.
Esto es lo que decía el libro, que cada zona tiene su propia música. Aquí bailo igual que en... Sí. Muy bien, chef. Ya le baila con Jack, ahí está.
Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Medio tierno, sí. Su manera extraña y violenta de ser. Okay. Primera vez que hago esta misión, creo que estoy como que perdido. No hay manera de saber dónde están. Otros matones caen en las tablas o por los alrededores y mataron a tan simple como eso.
In other news, the human colony on the horizon has been attacked. Another in a series of human failures to colonize worlds deeper in the galaxy.
Me imagino que tiene que ser en los alrededores. Porque no es lugar fechazo no va a ser. Bueno, chicas.
Out of our way, human.
You here from Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
You're Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Chaca, chaca. Listo. Ah, eso era todo. Joder. Me acabo con un campo. Eso me dio por donde era. Me gusta más la música de aquí abajo.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Oh shit.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
I'm not looking for payment from you.
Look at you. So proud. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up.
No solo por eso,
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sal. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilion. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Okay.
End is not.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Vamos a ser respetuosos.
Nev made that. Valerie offered me 4 years' salary for it, but I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room and afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. And she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Ok, te voy a anotar un VIP. Y creo que... no sé.
Big selection of illegal shit. You could drive here if you're strong and ruthless. I like it.
Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago. Need companionship, but want something more than a one-night arrangement? We're here to help. Catanos Relationships was created with one
llegamos a la zona VIP y podemos dar esto para el último que hacemos es que encontremos a Borin y tratemos de tender una trampa. Ok, la próxima hasta luego.